ex, right? But it's also okay for Grow on May 4th, right? May 4th, I'll just say this. So I was told to tell you that Corey went in Pastor Petty's live and green screened your ex's charges. I said, well, ain't that nice? And she said, no, fuck that shit. It's not okay for them to do that to you. Make that make sense.
Oh, you should absolutely show that. You should big box yourself and show those messages.
Wait, yeah, can I see what was the last part of that last message?
Hang on.
Hey, Tabitha Ann. What's up?
Hold, please. I gotta send it from my...
Yeah, you're gonna have a blast.
Hey, Corey, come up here. Oh.
Yeah, you're absolutely gonna have a blast.
Hi, Tabitha.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
I'm good. I said, hey, Corey, come up, and then Tabitha's there like, what?
I'm just trying to, you know what? I'm just trying to get a whole bean burrito for breakfast.
A bean
And Taco
burrito.
Bell is being so slow.
Can you post that, or can you make yourself a big box bullet?
Yeah, give me a second.
Only because you know what she's gonna say. I never said that. I can't wait for it.
Oh, hey, I was in here for some other drama the other day too.
But that's what I mean, right? This is who Grow is. 1 minute when she's your friend, it's not okay for anybody to do anything. The next minute, oh, she's calling you out for the same shit she defended. Casey, Bullet just found a message from Grow saying that Corey showed Bullet's husband's charges or whatever. I don't remember Corey doing that, by the way.
May 4th.
But then and she turned around and said, that's not okay because I don't know what she said. I forget now. Something about it. It wasn't okay that he do that. And now she's doing it. I find it funny.
Hang on. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to read comments and remember what the hell was said.
Give me a minute. I gotta go back through it. Hold, please.
Lord Jesus, Bullet!
I know. I lost it.
God. Yeah, you know what? She's like a hemorrhoid, right? No matter how much cream you put on, they just keep coming back. Like, go away! I can hear you wrestling, Tabitha Ann. I'm going to mute you in a second.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Rodeo Mop,
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't talked to you in days. How are you?
I am fabulous.
Are you? How's your
Sure.
trip? Are you on your way home?
I am, and it's very stormy.
Oh,
You know, there's tornado warnings and pour down rain, and
She
I learned
twerked so hard that she broke her knee.
absolutely. I only
I
got to
knew
work.
that. I knew she ran away from puke. I
Yeah,
laughed so hard when she told me this.
I only got to work 2 days out of 4. I guess my husband's just gonna have to pay the bills from here on out.
Oh, that's it. Thank God you
Um,
climbed that corporate ladder.
I know, right?
Oh, God.
But no, we're on our way home. We're about 12 hours. 12 hours from home.
Oh, thank God. Are you excited to be home?
Yeah, I love my bed.
Listen, we are too, because this random you popping in is not working. Okay?
I
Like this
know I've been
random of you
gone.
not being around is not okay. Just saying.
Listen, I've been gone. Giselle got balls. Sydney
What
and
the?
Roxy, Bully and Sassy.
I know. Like, why are they bully Sassy? She's the nicest one of us.
What?
What?
Uh,
It's like
uh,
Hermatic and you. You guys are just sweethearts. They just don't know the truth.
oh, I don't know about sweet. Maybe like a Sour Patch Kid. You know, we have our moments.
Bare necessities. Is Sydney talking shit about Bullet right now? Miss Gunn.
Ooh, can we
I
stream there live?
I
Sydney
think
Gunn's live right now.
that these grandkids will be very happy for me to get home.
Yeah, because you're getting cranky.
Well, no, I had to
Is
threaten to beat
Nelson
them
here?
last night with the pillow
I'm sure. Hold on.
because they seem to think that a back seat is a playground.
Stream that.
Oh.
Stream that.
You know, so I told
Yep,
them.
they're about to go live, and
Tell everybody how.
they
Well,
are
y'all just say
saying
you're live
that
about what's
somebody
happening
told them
on
we're
the
going
app,
to stream them.
support
So
her, not her
Sydney
ex or
said,
whatever,
"Stream it,
but
stream it, stream it."
it's
So let's stream it.
Sid ex that she hasn't been with
Good
in
morning, you
a year,
guys.
and he's
Morning.
3 more
never been
days.
with
I'm
her.
out of here
So
for
what
a
is the
week,
fucking
so you
deal?
guys are gonna have to recap me when I come back.
Oh, I'm done with you. Okay, what are they saying?
Listen,
Hold on. Let's listen.
It's been a grip of a time, and
it's really low.
like,
Let me turn it up.
I need to know. That makes no sense to me. If you are okay with Bullet,
Thank you.
right, and her husband's not on the app, and you know, blah 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 blah,
What
that
live
you're
is
there
she in?
talking, but you're doing the same as Sid. It don't make any sense to me.
What live is that?
Oh, wait. Can we lower that for a sec? Mute that for a sec. Mute. Mute, just for a sec.
Got it.
Okay. The difference is, oh, you're echoing. Mute, Bear. Okay. The difference between Bullet's husband and you, Sydney Gunn, is Bullet has absolutely said she's divorced him. She does not approve of what he's done. She does not think it's okay. She absolutely thinks it's disgusting. Where you said, I love him and I'm going to protect him. There's two separate sentences. That's the difference. And if you can't realize that, that's a you problem, not a me problem, sweetheart. You said, I love him and we're going to protect him. We're also not going to allow our kids near him because that's not safe. That is a huge difference. Bullet has gone on a live, even with us. I do not approve. I do not think it's okay what he did. I think it's disgusting. It's absolutely fucking gross. Is absolutely what she said in more than one live. You, I love him. I'm going to protect him. Is the difference. I'd just like to repeat it. Go ahead, Bear. Just want to throw out the differences.
Then don't be mad when you are also a part of it. Don't get mad.
Who's going to get mad? At what?
Well, I mean, if it's your platform, you should have control over it, just like they're bitching at LP about. Just saying. Yeah, weren't they calling LP weak because she couldn't control her own life? So, I mean, what's that make other people?
What am I going to put you in a box for? What am I going to put you in a box for? So you can go off and tell me all about how it's your ex-husband, your divorce, blah, 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 they. Are you allow people in your box to have a platform? Yes. If you don't want to be in the shit, then do not allow people to talk about other people.
It's hypocritical. Yes, it's
Like the fuck?
Bullet.
I just stated how fucking hypocritical it is for them to say,
I'm turning this
we
down for a
support
second
Bullet as
so if I get in the
person,
box.
but we don't support her ex. So what's the difference between you and me? What's the fucking difference? There's just only the word ex for the both of us, Bullet.
apparently because you said you loved him and you would protect him. That's the difference.
Okay. For people that I care about, and if he's my ex, how much that I have to stop caring about?
Facts. There you go.
That Bullet still loves her ex-husband.
Bullet.
I was getting ready to say.
No.
Why don't you tell them? Did you tell them about how they entrapped soldiers in Japan? Did you tell them all of that too?
Oh my God. Here we go.
Why don't y'all ask Samo Ask Camo why she's now giving y'all info when she was rocking hard for Sid when this shit first came out. How about that? Yeah, and I mean, Bullet's raising money for her to help pay for a lawyer, so she must care about him on some level. Hold on, let me say something real quick, Sydney. It's Ashley, by the way. Bullet, you're so fucking stupid. You use your husband, ex-husband, whatever the fuck his registered sex offender ass is, behind the scenes, drag him in snap calls when y'all are calling people. So don't sit here and act like you don't fucking have shit to do with him. Because I was flipping out with my friends for even being in a call.
Just to make it clear for 86 people, I have never talked to or heard him in a call, ever, in any snap call that I have with Bullet in our group. Never.
Said if you want to let Bullet up and if she gets disrespectful, just drop her. It's up to you. If she wants to talk, if she gets disrespectful, drop her. Have your mods drop her. That's up to you. It's your life.
All right, Bullet, come get a box. I'll let you have a box.
But you get funny with know that one of her mods got you pulled up already. All of nothing.
There's no reason for me to get disrespectful with you. You haven't done anything to me. I just don't appreciate you talking to me or talking about me that way. Like, first of all, I'm not their mama. You know what I'm saying?
Bullet, if you don't want to be dragged in, then why do you allow people to talk about other people on your platform? I don't understand that. We all know that's how TikTok works. We all know that.
Everybody knows that I open my platform for anything for anybody to say. Unless it's got to do with talking on like actually talking to kids or anything like that, or unaliving, man, everybody can say whatever they want. You have a right. Listen, you can come into my live and say the exact same thing. That's your right, your opinion. You have an amendment right to do that. I'm not going to stop them, and neither, listen, I am not their mama. I am a mama to 2 boys, and it ain't Carmatic, Rodeo Mom, Russian Patty Melt. They name ain't Wreck-It. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
I mean, if that's the case, I'm going to have to be yelling at Nicole and May and all of them. Come on now.
Anybody who allows talks or allows people to talk about them, like if I allow my mom to talk about Wreck-It on my live, then I need to expect that Wreck-It's going to want to defend themselves. Either here, there, or everywhere. And we've all seen it.
Will you want them to come in here and defend themselves? Will you let them?
They can come in here, but we all know
they're not welcome in here right now.
Oh, well, I thought you said that.
They're already streaming me. They don't need to come in here. They're streaming me. They don't need to come in here.
I'm streaming you.
Okay, see, perfect.
But
they can hear everything. They don't need to come in here. They can
but what I'm saying, is,
you're gonna say no. Let me ask you a question. How is it okay that they can come in here and say that they support you and whatnot, and your husband's an RSO, right?
I don't have a husband.
Whatever. Your ex-husband, whatever he is, he's your ex, right?
About a pedo. When
he
loves a pedo.
He does not have this app. He is not associated on this app. He doesn't speak to none of y'all.
Either does Sydney's ex.
And have I ever said anything? Have I ever said anything?
No, but why didn't
I don't give a fuck about your ex. I don't give a fuck about your ex.
Oh, you ain't letting nobody talk. I'm done.
No, I'm just saying I don't give a fuck about your ex.
And I don't give a fuck about yours. So for nobody cares because he doesn't affect me.
That's why your ex name don't come out of my mouth.
Okay, but it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical for people to come in here.
Listen, if you want all your people up in here to talk about my ex, you know what? More fucking power to you. If that makes y'all happy, y'all do whatever you gotta do. I don't care. I really don't. It's just I don't want my name mentioned. Stop flagging me, y'all.
We're not in here talking about your ex. We're not in here talking about your ex.
You wasn't just in here talking about my ex.
What we said verbatim is how can they sit up there and say we don't support people on the registry? We don't support people this, that, and the third, but yet they sit here and say they support you as a person. What's the difference?
Am I on the registry?
Exactly. Am I on the registry? No.
Okay. Well, I can't answer for them, and no, I will not answer for them. They can answer for themselves.
That's how you came up. That's exactly what we said, Bullet.
And listen. They can answer for themselves. They have their own opinions, and I'm not their mama. They can do whatever they want.
Is she asking you to answer for us?
So then that's
Are they asking you to answer for us?
Situation came up. That's what we said
they are.
verbatim.
Okay, well,
Like, I'm really
We were just
confused.
making a point.
Why are they asking you to answer for
A lot of
us?
people have said they don't support people who support people on the registry, okay, right? They said that to Sydney 100 times. But yet they just said in your live that they support you because you didn't commit the crime and you are not on that list.
Okay.
And he is not on this app. Hold up, let me finish. Guess what?
But-
He's not on this app, and Sydney is her own.
I get that. So, sorry, I get that. But isn't your ex? Doesn't he have charges against a child, a minor? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay, there's a difference, man. There's a difference. There's a difference there. And I'm not gonna point fingers. 'Cause I don't give a fuck about your ex, right? But what I'm saying is there's a big difference there. My ex don't have no
Are
charges
they
on a
begging
minor.
to be accepted?
Now,
by
if
us?
somebody had
That's what I'm
charges on a
hearing.
minor, I'm not gonna sit here.
Didn't you be helping the
Oh, they muted me. They muted me.
Hold it, just a sec. Say to them, the difference is that Sydney says she loves him and protects him. When you say you don't approve of
My loss.
anything your husband did.
Baby, that ain't my problem.
Didn't you blame
That ain't my problem.
Didn't you blame him being an RSO on the fact that he's a combat vet and has PTSD?
No, I did not. I absolutely fucking did not. You know what I said? I told the story that led up to it, but I have always stated, and I will stand on this. This has nothing to do with his combat status. He knows exactly what the fuck he did, and he knows that it was wrong. All I did was address that he was a combat war veteran and what led up to it. Never will I ever, and you will not put that boss jacket on me. Do you understand? Because I have never fucking said once.
You never came
They
on the
muted
app
me.
and said the only reason she reported it was because she was scared she was going to lose her job. You actually blamed the victim for what the fuck he did.
There was a mutual situation. What you want me to do? You know, listen, he's not, listen, mine's not a felon. My ex-husband is not a felon. My ex-husband has never been arrested in the 5 years all this shit has been going. If he would have had a major fucking issue, if there would have been a problem, no, let me talk about it. If there would have been a problem, listen, if there would have been a problem, he would have been arrested on the spot. How come he ain't?
Hey, Bullet.
How come he ain't never been in cuffs? I'll wait.
You don't have to do that with them. You don't have to do that with them. You don't have to justify his actions. They're not yours.
Because you don't approve of him anyway.
You don't, yeah. We don't
The
support
difference
that.
is you don't approve of what he did. She said she
That's
loves
right.
that man.
I'm not yelling.
She loves him. That's what you tell her.
I'm not yelling or being crazy. I
Tell
promise
her
you that.
Tell her, you dirty bitch. You still want to fuck him.
Every single one of them are pedo supporters, including May.
Yeah.
When this whole thing came out and Grow and Nicole had done what they did, okay? Which I'm not holding it against Grow at all. We've already talked
Now
about it.
they admit that Grow are telling us.
So we're not gonna hold it against them, but we're the ones that wanted to make you commit suicide. You weird bitch. You know what? Listen,
You're the one who came out and
Great.
said that.
they're weird. I guess
all
this
the
is
time
like
over
what
there.
happens to your brain when you fucking pedo.
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. And I'll say it again.
Exactly what we're saying happened. Then why are you still defending them and what they're doing?
What are we doing?
I defend what I feel like defending, and I don't need to defend the Wreck-It crew. They can defend the damn self. They bet I saw by themselves. Have you seen them? Come on now. Have you heard Sassy?
Ask her if I
I don't need to defend them. The fuck?
Ask her if I get a box. I want a box.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm just saying. I mean, they came after me, and listen, they don't need defended. You know what I'm saying? They don't need defended. They can defend them damn selves.
No, what I'm saying is, why didn't you tell them as much as you sat out here and you said something in one life, but then you won't tell them? You won't tell Wreck-It that, hey, no, that shit does fucking happen and things do go down that way. But you said it in a different live. What is it about?
Oh, you want me to tell them in my live that there is history of people in Japan and soldiers and stuff for trafficking women and doing all that kind of stuff. Is that what you want me to tell them? What's the difference?
I don't know what you're
Yeah,
I'm
Diane,
in.
that
I'm
excuse
sorry.
doesn't work
Well,
for
I'm
me.
in.
That excuse
I'm
doesn't
on-
work for me.
on my
I know
other phone,
lots
my
of people that
microphone
were
works half
stationed
the
in
time.
Japan and never came back on the fucking registry.
in another life.
No, my microphone is messed up on this phone.
Bullet. Okay, repeat it one more time what you just said.
Soldiers in Japan use women, Japanese women. It's been a history of this for sex.
There's been
Women.
a history of men using
Adult women.
Japan women.
Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, you Google it.
My defense a couple months ago and said they do in fact entrap soldiers in Japan. That is what.
And I also said that I
not
wasn't defending the
children.
situation. I'm just stating facts.
Oh, exactly. You.
I got the recording.
Women, they're over 18.
That's what was said.
Children.
I
Not
absolutely
children.
said that because it's absolutely fucking true.
So when we sit here and say that that's what fucking happened and that it's not that way that they're thinking it is, we get criticized and ridiculed, and now we're talking about my vagina and how I wipe my
Because
ass
he was
and
talking to
my
what he
shirt
believed to
high
be a
enough
child.
when I piss.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Was that
because
child?
That all has everything to do with this, right?
I don't know. I don't
child.
wipe back to front. I wipe front to back. So I
was
don't
a
know. I
child.
can't speak on it, you know? And I don't shit in tires. So I have no right to speak on that. I've never done that in my life.
Might I add that
Side to
I
side.
heard that
My grandma has.
over there in that live, my ex never actually talked to a child. It was an adult the whole time. So before you guys say that he's interested in kids, remember
He's
that it's
interested.
an
He
adult the whole
thought he was
fucking time.
talking to a fucking kid.
So there's that.
Thought he was talking to a
I don't know
child.
I don't know what to tell you. But
You're a fucking
my ex and your ex are completely different.
No one
They
even
are
knows why
still
you're in
trying
there.
to defend that
Because
he
you
was
brought me
trying
up.
to
That's
talk
it.
in a
Sydney,
sexual
can I
way
speak
with
on
a
that?
child.
Yes, I'm gonna defend
Sydney, can I?
myself.
And you're more than welcome to come in here and
Can I-
defend yourself as
can I
well.
speak on
That's
that?
okay. Do you want them to talk to you through
He
here?
thought he was talking to a
Can I speak on
child.
that? Can I speak on that?
Gross.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely, they're different. Bullet, you're a combat veteran trained to kill people with his hands, attacked 3 different women.
So you're using so wait a minute. Are you using his combat status to justify what he did? Huh.
No, I'm saying
It sounds like to me you are. It sounds to me you are. Why don't you leave the combat status out of it? Ain't that what y'all telling me to do?
who is trained.
Busted, May.
busted maybe.
Don't talk about combat.
You're a combat veteran who is trained to kill people with his bare hands, attacked women in closed rooms. He used their work status as a vulnerable situation.
They eated me from the box.
I will talk about his combat status.
Let's talk about how you and Gross fought over a pedophile. Let's talk about
my
that,
God.
Mimi. Let's talk about your combat friend Viking that likes to beat on his fucking girlfriend that we all saw and terrorize her. And he's a alleged combat veteran.
You know, they don't know the difference, right?
It doesn't matter if it was a priest. As an American serviceman or woman, no matter what country you're in, it is illegal. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking welder. It doesn't matter anything.
That's
As
right.
an American soldier, it is illegal, period. I have fucking picked out 3 soldiers for it.
But, you know, and here it is. The difference is they're making excuses and saying, we love him and we're going to protect him. He thought he was talking to a child. He talked sexual to somebody he thought was a child.
That's disgusting.
Go back
But it
and
doesn't
reread
matter.
the charges.
Like, I will tell you,
It says they minor.
in Korea alone, okay, these girls are told that they're going to be hostesses at like a resort, and then they get tied in with the mob and all that other stuff, and they get their visas taken away, and then some little old lady instructs them what they do. They're called drinky girls. You think it's harmless, you go down there, you drink with like a Filipino girl for $20, but if you throw in extra dollars, you can go in the back room. They're slaves. They're not there for their free will. There's
Marty's old.
Russian girls and all that stuff. It has no matter. You can call them whatever you want and say it's their job title. It's freaking prostitution. Prostitution is illegal for any American service member, no matter what branch.
Can somebody please explain to Chuck what this guy did? Karma, you're best at explaining it.
So they're saying that he was caught up
charged
in
for
a
it,
sting
too.
operation. He was talking to what he believed to be a child in a sexual way. And they're saying this just happens. So many service members just come back as a kitty diddler? No.
No,
they
absolutely
don't.
not.
They said it was a sting, so it wasn't his fault.
Wait a minute. You guys are forgetting that this started when he was still stationed in the U.S.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He started talking via the interwebs, right? And then when he got stationed over there, he made the choice to continue it and try to meet up with said minor. He got charged from the military.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're making excuses, Chuck. They're saying that it was a setup and it's not his fault and I love him and I'm going to protect him. The difference is Bullet never says that about her ex-husband. She divorced him.
Well, the good thing about
She has to
setups,
co-parent.
the good thing about setups is if it's a trap, guess what? You catch the prey. You catch the predator trying to get the prey. That's the good thing about a setup.
That's right. It doesn't mean he wasn't.
Well, that's my whole thing.
Like,
at the end of the day,
God.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was a fucking sting, a setup. You fell into it. You were attempting to contact a child.
Oh, and Sydney says it's not a big deal because he didn't actually get to see the kid.
Yeah. Just talk sexual to him on the phone. It didn't matter.
If you weren't interested in the kid, there would be nothing for them to trap you with.
Yeah, it's
If you
it's a
weren't into
child,
kids.
but the problem with these girls that they bring over and they take their visas and they're literally slaves is they look young.
Yeah,
They look young.
I said I do what I gotta do for my children. I asked that he don't bring it to my home or my children. She just said I had a minor daughter. I was like, I don't have a fucking daughter. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I mean, bottom line is, if he wasn't interested in sexually talking to children, he would have no trap to fall into. They wouldn't be able to trap him.
Yeah,
that's right.
And
you weird
guys
bitches.
remember? Let's see, what year was it? 2002, when the World Cup was in Korea.
Yep.
That the whole thing about the World Cup for soccer is huge, right? Everybody goes and they tunes into this, and then next thing you know, American military is getting slammed because journalists came over and started focusing on the illegal prostitution that was happening amongst the service members with these girls. It aired out everywhere. And people were turning a blind eye to it, but as soon as it hit the news, it became this huge issue.
Chuck, let me also throw this into you. This is a 40-something-year-old man that came back to the States to date Sydney, who is 20 at the time, 20 years old.
But tell me that he's not into children, right? Tell me that he's not into children. Like, you look ridiculous trying to defend this man. And then, like I said, I'm going to repeat this. Bullet has never gone on a live with us and said, oh, but I love my husband and I'm going to protect him. She said what he did, if he's done it, is gross. I do not support anything he has done. And I'm not with him. I divorced him. But we have to co-parent.
I find it really insane to me as a mom of two daughters that her mom was promoting that. There ain't no fucking way I am going to encourage my 21-year-old daughter to be fucking around with a dude in his 40s. No fucking way.
Ain't no way.
Not to mention the fact that they said that they won't allow her 4-year-old around him. Well, that's a big red flag.
Well, I'm sorry.
If he's not a bad guy, why would you let the child around him?
Jump in there and put my 2 bits in there.
Well, wait, Chuck. One more thing.
Chuck.
And her son. I don't know the age because they said out of their mouths. Sydney said this. Is facing the same charges that the dude that Sydney is facing. The one that Sydney's okay. So her brother is facing the same charges her dude is facing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was just hearing like a combat veteran who is trained to kill with his bare hands, but yet motherfuckers fuck with me on the internet. What does it matter? A dude that fucking flips burgers at fucking Burger King, and he's gonna get all buck wild in a closed room. Get the fuck out of here.
Nobody wants to mess with Chuck. Nobody.
She's like, but you still, Mary's like, but you still have sex with him, yada, yada, yada. I said, at least I don't spread my legs to everybody else. It's clear that I've had sex with him. I got 2 fucking kids. And she's like, oh, I bet you do. And I'm like, yep, pretzel style, bitch. Like, what do you want me to say? And then they said, oh, it's no right. You don't have to say anything about your sex life. Bitch, she said it, not me. Yes, I fucked him before. Again, what you want me to do? I've got kids with the guy. I like sex. Sorry.
Oh, God.
It's happened.
Literally,
What y'all want me to do?
her and Grove fought over a pedo. They fought. She called the CPS on Grove, called the cops over a pedo.
Yeah.
They fought for the same.
They
And
were just
Grove
defending. Yep.
was just begging that pedo like a couple months ago to come back to her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what I don't understand. Let's get this clear. I'm going to repeat this for 125 people. The difference between them and Bullet. First, Roxy, the mother, absolutely thought it was okay for her 20-year-old to date a 45-year-old man. But she said, I don't let my grandson around him because that's not safe. He was charged and convicted, right, of a sexual crime towards minor because it was a sting, as they say. And they continue to say, we love him and will protect him. Bullet's husband has not been charged yet, or I think he's charged. Nothing's happened with it yet. She absolutely...
No, he's already been charged and convicted. It's already done and over with. He's actually, it's been over a year. He's off probation, and now he's getting ready to turn and fight being on the RSO list because it's a completely different case. He's not a felon, never been a felon, never been arrested.
Okay, but
they had
you have said numerous times you do not support what he's done. You do not support what has happened. You think it's disgusting.
Ever.
That's right.
It is.
So you have not defended this man, your ex-husband.
No.
You co-parent a child. You co-parent your children because you have to. It's court ordered. So where's the difference? You're not out here defending and saying, I love him. He did nothing wrong, because that's not what you say.
I do love him.
Difference.
I love him for my kids. I love him because I've known him since I was 14 years old. You can't just get rid of that. I mean, you can't. No matter what you say, you can't get rid of that love, especially if you've been with somebody for so long. However, I don't condone what he did. I will never condone what he did. I hate him for his actions. I hate what he did. I hate it. And I will never not stand on that. Ever. He's a piece of shit for what he fucking did. He ruined my fucking marriage.
Yeah. Facts.
I've been, oh my God, she's like,
Are
you
they
just
still talking
admitted
shit?
that you love your Oh, wreck it. Oh, no, what I said was, I've been with a man since I was 14 years old. I'm almost 35, okay? I still have love for the man. I do. I've got children with him. I love him for my kids. There's a difference. There's a big fucking difference.
Bullet, I have a question to ask. Are you going to, hold on, Bullet, are you going to protect him?
Am I going to protect him? No.
Like they said, they love him and protect him. We're going to protect him. Are you going to protect him?
Fuck no, I'm not going to protect him. He knows what the fuck he did was wrong. He needs to do that for himself. Stand up for himself. Pay for his own fucking.
Hey, Bullet, are you going to make excuses for what he did like they do? You know, it was a setup.
Absolutely not. I'm just telling you what.
Okay.
No, okay. I'm just telling you what he told me and what I heard directly from the judge during sentencing and out of the victim's mouth.
I'm just asking, like, this is what they're saying between the difference, right? We're going to point them out. Like, you guys keep defending this guy and keep saying it was a setup and and we love him and we're going to protect him, but I don't want my minor child around him. Weird, weird. I'm just pointing it out. The
To be
difference
honest with
is,
you, I don't
right?
give a fuck what they say. They don't need to. They don't need to fucking bring my name into it and my ex-husband into it, because the bottom of the line is it's a completely different situation. He has no charges against a fucking minor. None.
No, 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 no.
No
Wait, wait,
charges
wait.
against a minor.
Bullet, there's a comment in here. You're misunderstanding. Bullet and her husband have been together since they were 14. Together, they were 14. Not her husband is, she was 14 and he was older. That's
Oh
not what
my
she was
god.
saying.
No. Oh
That's
god,
not what she
no.
was saying.
No.
Oh God. Context
Actually, when he
matters.
was 18,
Context matters.
I
They've been
didn't.
together since they were 14. They together.
Yeah, I was 14. We separated for 2 years, and that's when he turned 18, etc., etc. We didn't get back together until I was almost 18. We just started kind of talking, but he was overseas. So that, I mean, it wasn't anything. It was just
when you were 18, was he 46 or 45 or 42?
No.
Oh, okay. I just want to clarify because that's what they're thinking that you said. You were 14 and he was 40. I'm like,
No,
no.
I was 14. He was 16.
Yeah,
I
okay,
think.
thank you.
Yeah, I was 14. He was 16,
Thank you.
and then we
You were
separated.
18, he was 20.
Yes, we separated for 2 years. So I was never with him when he was 18 and I was younger. The only time we did talk when he was overseas. But I was almost 18 and graduating high school. We never got together. We never did anything. Nothing like that. Nothing sexual.
Bullet, it doesn't matter because I brought up the mother. I have children. I have 5. I would never be okay with my daughter at 20 dating somebody who's 42 or 50, whatever. I'm going to say between 40 and 50. I would not support it. I would not protect this man. I would not cover this man. Nothing. As a mother.
Maybe the mother should worry about why her son is a predator.
Yeah, like maybe there was something taught there, right? Hanging around somebody that is already charged with it. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, let me tell you something. So one of my brother's friends, he was, I think, 17 or something like that. And there was nothing ever anything like that. But he told me something that he liked me. And I'm like, how old are you? Something like that. And he said how old he was. And literally that was the end of the conversation. And I went to his father and told him what happened. And I apologized to his father. I said, I'm so sorry. I thought he was 18. I didn't know. And that was the only thing. And I'll admit that. I don't care. I have the messages.
What?
I said, I have the messages when he told me he liked
but
me.
you know what? That's not
that.
Like I said, Bullet, stop defending yourself because you stop. Just stop right now because everything you say, they're twisting. They're twisting.
Twist it!
Like I said, there's a difference, right? There's a huge difference. People are not dumb. They're not dumb and they see the difference. As a mom, like I said, as a mother, I would never support or condone my daughter dating a 40-year-old when she's 19 and 20.
Yeah, that's
never.
not okay.
I would absolutely hold that man accountable and say, what do you see in my 20-year-old that you can't find in women of your age? Absolutely, I would. As a mother, I would.
My step grandmother was 35 years old when my mom was 35. It was creepy.
Bullets, I got to drop back down to the comments for work.
Yeah, I'm new here. I'm just listening, and I'm rolling my eyes at the people who can't follow. Yeah, I know. Like, it's ridiculous, right, Kim? Like, there's a huge difference. You guys are out here saying you love this man, and you defend this man, and he is absolutely convicted. He's convicted, and he was charged and convicted. He thought he was talking to a minor. It doesn't matter if it was a sting operation because guess what? He was busted.
He served jail time, didn't he?
If you did nothing wrong, he would not go to
I don't,
trouble.
Bullet. I don't know if he ever served jail time,
Or was he?
but
Is he?
I know that he was charged via the military, and then was charged in the States for it. You know what I'm saying? So for the military to catch you, it very well might have been a sting because they lay down their rules and the regulations before you go
Yeah.
overseas.
And the military is harder on than it is civilian. They're harder on them, especially when it comes to situations like that, because they get so much of that, and they will go after him hardcore. I mean, regardless of the situation, they went after him. They put him in the brig.
Right,
That's
but they let the soldiers know what they can and cannot do before they're shipped over there. So he was doing it already in the U.S. via the interwebs, right? And then it continued overseas when he was stationed over there, wherever it was.
you know what's
Uh,
funny. You
and
know
then an
what's funny.
attempted meetup.
You know what's funny is that they're dragging him now, but I hope I don't have the recordings where they asked me to ask him for advice. I'll wait.
Hey, Rodeo Mom, you know Retna Matuna?
What about her? She's missed me.
So one time she was making a video, and in the video she was showing who sends her like the JPay thing. And one of the
Uh
names
huh.
is in it. One of the names that is in there is a guy who's running a meth lab in his house, I think. And they killed a baby because a fire started. There's so much more to
What?
the story, yeah. And then there's a recording. Nelson posted it on her Wreck It Trouble account, where
Hey, Bullet,
some
big box me.
lawyer, huh?
I just asked Bullet to big box me. Let's
Oh,
get context, guys. This is the guy they're protecting. This is his charges.
wait, hold on.
I
Attempted
can't read it.
sexual abuse of a child. Another. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. And then
This is the
another
guy
one.
they're protecting.
Attempted receipt. Attempted to get child pornography.
Yes, this is what they're protecting. This is who they love. This is
Oh
who they
my
love.
god.
This is the difference between them and Bullet. This is who they love. Let's go. Let's do this fair, guys. Everybody, this is who they love. This is who they're protecting, and they're getting so
Mm-mm.
upset that we called out.
That's pretty gross to me. Hi,
This
Fire
is
Bread.
towards children. Towards
Bro,
Pretty
children.
gross to
thanks for
me.
sending that info, bro. It's on
Thanks
the
for giving us that info,
URL,
bro.
and then you're sitting with her.
Thanks, bro.
That's weird, ma'am. That's weird.
I don't know why you want like a dude that thinks about that. Like he's not thinking about you. So how are you gonna say you love him
No,
and you're gonna
no.
stick beside him? He's not thinking about you. He's thinking about your 5-year-old self. You know?
And now you know why he was so attracted to Sydney at 20 and he's 45, right? Or
Where the
40.
hell did
Wait,
Chelsea
how old
go?
is he? Oh, yeah. Now
Uh,
we know.
in his 40s.
Yeah, it was Grow. It was Grow and Nicole. Grow gave this info. We didn't know what his name was. This is who you guys are
Absolutely.
supporting. The
Hey, see, what had
108
happened?
people in here. This is who they're
What
defending. This guy right here.
what had happened was I was in
Just
a
so you know.
live, and racism happened right towards Sydney, and I
Yep,
know Sydney's mixed, and towards her son. So I went in to defend, her, like stop being a racist punk ass heifer, whatever, right?
yep.
And then Grow Queen hit up Wreck It and said, why are you guys in there defending her when this is what she sits with? This is what she defends. And sent the
Because we didn't
info.
know. Because we didn't know.
Uh, and then how the tables have turned and the switch has been flipped. And now it's okay
To sit with
because
her.
now, right, it's okay to sit with her because,
Now they're
I
trying to pull
mean,
out
What?
charges. Like every time we make a point, no, it's not. If you're on the list, you're on the fucking list. That is true.
Are they upset that we showed the charges? I wanted to be upfront and honest, guys.
And I want to, hey, bare necessity, why don't you stream that for us?
They didn't have to come at her like that.